Chao Vo looked at a very youthful figure appearing in front of him and muttered to himself. Is this a picture of Dam Trung Nok in his youth? How old is he at this time? Why does he look so childish? I wonder what his strength will be like now. What is the way to overcome this martial saint tower? Suddenly, Chao Vo seemed to have seen something and was startled. Ah, that figure accelerated and rushed towards Chao Vo and then delivered a direct blow to his body. But surprisingly, Chao Vo still stood there frozen in surprise. There must be something wrong here. Why is Dam Trung Nok so weak? Immediately after that, Dam Trung Nok's body was thrown backwards. Chao Vo's spirit radiates strongly. At this moment, Chao Vo thought. The strength of the figure was probably only at the level of a level 2 martial artist. Dam Trung Nok's figure was reflected back by his aura. Chao Vo said, I am a person who does not care. Since Votan has beaten me, I must fight back. Now it's our turn. Chao Vo eagerly threw his fists. Chao Vo's enormous, powerful energy rushed straight to the figure, causing it to crumble. Debris was scattered everywhere, creating a cloud of smoke and dust. The fragments of the figure slowly dissipated. The young man continued to see something strange and kept his eyes focused. The energy Chao Vo radiated was suddenly sucked away and concentrated in one place under the ground. Then the energy is condensed into a shape that slowly floats upward. Suddenly, a new figure of Dam Trung Nok immediately appeared. Chao Vo was surprised, absorbed his spiritual energy and transformed into the new Dam Trung Nok. But this time the figure looks different from the last time. From the outside it looks a bit bigger. I understand that the difficulty level will gradually increase. Chao Vo glanced behind him. He raised his hand to block the other figure's punch. While blocking the punch, he said, thanks to Dam Trung Nok's figure, I understand the basic principles of the martial saint tower. Chao Vo immediately jumped back to avoid it. Boom! The figure shattered and scattered around. Understanding the principle of the martial saint tower, Chao Vo glared and shouted loudly, up here! Chao Vo's energy was sucked away again, then slowly appeared the new figure of Dam Trung Nok. Chao Vo glanced at the figure and clicked his tongue. Each time you defeat an opponent there is no reward, but it continuously takes away your mental energy. Before that, I wondered, the challenge in the martial saint tower could be related to spirit and will. Over the years, many people have practiced in the martial arts tower. The tower's energy should have been exhausted long ago. It turns out that the way to collect fees is to absorb this spiritual force to maintain the tower's operation. From there, continuously strengthening the martial saint's will. The opponent is getting stronger and stronger. This time, Dam Trung Nok's figure is older than before, and his strength is of course stronger. Chao Vo feels a little more comfortable. I partly understand why the university enrolls students worse than the other schools each year. The martial saint towers of the remaining 6 schools are all older, so the martial saints will has accumulated stronger. Dam Trung Nok is the founder of the 7 Martial Arts University and is the only martial saint that still exists among the 7 martial arts schools. Head of management of all work of 7 martial arts schools. If you break the record of the martial saint tower, you will have the opportunity to receive teachings from him. While thinking about it, Chao Vo rushed forward to attack the figure. Chao Vo gave that figure an elbow, causing it to shatter. Chao Vo continued to think. If my analysis of the martial saint tower is not wrong, then the origin of the fantasy space also has the same principle. The fantasy space is most likely also the will of a certain strongman, or many martial arts strongmen created it together. And the virtual dream space is much more sophisticated than the martial saint tower. In the future 10,000 years, it is not impossible for their wills to combine and directly create a world of spiritual power. Chao Vo analyzed and continuously broke images of Dam Trung Nok. This time it's a figure holding a knife. At this time he began practicing swordplay. It seems that Dam Trung Nok is over 20 years old and has entered university, with a strength of about level 5. Chao Vo continued to punch and break the figures. This time it was a level 6 breakthrough. Every figure of Dam Trung Nok was crushed by Chao Vo's attack. Chao Vo's spiritual power continued to be sucked away and a new figure was formed. This is Dam Trung Nok, 30 years old, at least at the peak level of 6. At that time, he was number 1 under contemporary masters. Okay. Very good. Chao Vo was extremely curious. People say Dam Trung Nok is a late-blooming genius. When he was about to reach the level of a master, he fully revealed the demeanor of a saint. I wanted to see how strong Dam Trung Nok was at that time. The spiritual force surrounding Chao Vo's body radiated increasingly stronger. At this time, Chao Vo spoke extremely confidently. At level 6, if I use a spear, I have a huge advantage, so I'll tear you apart with my bare hands. Ranking list of 7 saints. The number 1 position is Miao Nine Hung, 22 floors, in progress status. Second position is Tran Wai Huin, 20 floors, status has ended. Location number 3, Vai Lan, 18 floors, has ended. The 2 girls looked at the rankings in fear. The red-haired girl stammered. He got over it. Neo 9 Hung has arrived at the 22nd floor. Damn, our school's best result is 22 floors. If Neo 9 Hung passes one more floor, we will lose. Please God don't let him pass. Tran Wai Huan looks like she's going crazy. Shame. I could only get to the 20th floor. He held his head and screamed. Fuck you. The blonde girl immediately comforted him. Assured. Neo 9 Hung is not that strong yet. 22 floors is his limit. Damn Trung knocks level 6 martial power. It's not easy to defeat. However, she was extremely confused and worried. Neo 9 Hung is so strong. Tran Wai Huan was extremely scared. He trembled as he spoke his thoughts. Suppose he was lucky enough to pass the 22nd floor, then I would be the university's sinner to the 7 martial saint. Suddenly there was a loud voice nearby. So fast. Chao Vo's speed over the tower is too fast. The rankings are continuously updated. Everyone is focusing on the 7 saints rankings. The red-haired girl exclaimed. Really fast. Now it's the 11th and 12th floors. Oh, in just a moment it reached 15 floors. Ha! It's been 21 floors. Only one floor below Mio Nan Hung Chao Vo is ranked second. He even surpassed Tran Wai Huan. At this moment, Tran Wai Huan was sweating and clenched his fists in anger. He couldn't believe his eyes. What speed is this? Did he turn on hack mode? Meanwhile, Mio Nan Hung was working hard to get to the next floor, while Chao Vo was extremely calm and confident in punching each figure of Damn Trung knock away one by one. Chao Vo's aura illuminates each floor of the Martial Saint Tower. Thank you for supporting me all this time. Please subscribe, share, like and comment a lot to help me have more energy to continue serving you. I sincerely thank you. Happy New Year my dear friends.